Two prophets, two different centuries. One was a blind woman from the Balkans. The other, a 16th century apothecary who scribbled secrets in riddles. They never met. They lived worlds apart. But both foresaw one terrifying thing. The year 2025 would be a turning point for humanity. Michel de Nostradamus, better known as Nostradamus, published a book in 1555 containing over 900 cryptic quatrains, 4-line poems that seemed to predict the rise of Napoleon, Hitler, and even 9/11. Meanwhile, Baba Vanga, born in 1911, reportedly predicted the sinking of the Kursk submarine, Brexit, and the rise of ISIS. Skeptics called it coincidence. Believers called it destiny. But in 2025, both prophets point toward chaos and possibly the end. Baba Vanga's followers believe she spoke of a global shift in power in 2025. Not a war of bombs, but of information. A great nation will fall to silence. A shadow will take its place. Some believe this refers to a cyber attack so massive, it brings down an entire superpower. She also warned of minds no longer their own. Perhaps a prophecy of mass manipulation, AI-driven propaganda, or neural implants. Humans will walk with wires in their heads, but their thoughts will not be their own. More terrifying was this. The sky will glow red, the seas will hiss, a new sun will rise, not from the heavens, but from man. Some interpret this as a nuclear incident or an accidental AI weapon detonation. A text from Nostradamus. The great war shall start in the east. Fire from the sky shall spread in the west. Hunger, plague, and iron rain. Mankind will weep for peace, too late. In several quatrains, Nostradamus described a third great war beginning in the east, possibly Asia or the Middle East. The iron rain has been interpreted as missile fire. The plague could mean biological warfare or the uncontrolled consequences of lab-grown viruses. Near the gates of the north, famine shall breed rebellion. From ashes, a false savior will rise. Some say this false savior is an AI leader, accepted by desperate societies who no longer trust human governments. Both Baba Vanga and Nostradamus hinted at signs of the end. An unholy convergence of technology, natural disaster, and spiritual decline. Vanga said, the earth will tremble in unexpected places. People will look up and not recognize the stars. Nostradamus wrote, the moon in darkness, the lion shall fall. The heavens cracked, new kingdoms born in fire. Could this refer to a solar flare knocking out satellites, or a cosmic event that shifts Earth's magnetic poles? Others believe these signs could indicate the start of a global reset. Vanga's final message. In fire and silence, humanity shall start anew. But only a few will remember the old world. Despite these grim warnings, not all prophecies spell doom. Some followers say 2025 is not the end, but the beginning of awareness. A shift away from ego, from power-hungry systems, toward unity, spirituality, and balance with nature. Perhaps the fire isn't destruction, but a cleansing, a final warning before we change direction. Baba Vanga, Nostradamus, two seers, separated by centuries, but united by vision. The future isn't guaranteed, but one thing is certain. 2025 is not just another year. Like this video? Subscribe and tell us, do you think the world is heading toward the edge? Or is this just another chapter in humanity's awakening?